Hey, it's science time. For science today, I'm going to teach you how to make a paper airplane. Now, my friends, this takes practice. It's going to be difficult the first time, but if you keep trying and don't give up, and get a little help from mom and dad, you should be able to accomplish it. All you need for this is a piece of computer paper. The computer paper works best. The weight is great. It's not too thick. If you have construction paper, it will work too, but it is a little bit more difficult to fold, and it gets a little bit hard once we start folding the paper a lot because it's thicker. So if you have computer paper or even a piece of notebook paper that you can tear out pretty perfect to a square, that rectangle, that should work too. So here's how we do it, okay? I have my paper, and I'm going to fold it in half long ways. Okay, so like this. See, here's my paper. It's long, and I fold it in half. And the key to making paper airplanes is getting your folds to be really as perfect as you can. So what I mean by that is that I'm making sure that this edge of my paper and this edge of my paper come together and line up just perfectly. If it's crooked, then it won't fly as well. Okay, and what I like to do is I like to use the thumbnail, the nail on my thumb, to crease the paper a little bit sharper, because the sharper the creases, the better the plane will fly. Okay, so now that we have that, we open it up, and we're going to take this corner, and we're going to fold it until it touches the middle line that we just made. And along with that, this half from the middle line to the corner will line up right along this folded edge. See, like this. Here's the folded edge. Here's my corner. And you want to make a nice sharp point at the top here, right exactly on that line that we made in our first fold. And you can see me using my thumbnail to crease it. Then I'm going to do the other side. Same thing. I'm going to take the corner. I'm going to have this corner meet this corner, and this part of the paper, this part, line up right along the middle. So I've turned my rectangle into more of a house shape. See that? Okay. 2 steps down. A few more to go. This step is very similar to the one we just did. I'm going to take this line here and line it up with my middle line. So I start at the tippy top here, the top of the house, we could say, and I fold so that this line comes with the middle line. Tippy top first, make a nice sharp point. See, and this comes right along that line. See? I took this edge from corner to corner and lined it up with the middle line. See? And then I'll do the same thing on the other side. So I take this edge and line it up with the middle. See, I start at the top. Make sure you want this to be pointy up here, the front of the plane. And this lines up right along that original middle line, right next to the fold I just did. And this is the shape you should have now. Then I take and fold my plane backwards. See that? So here, there's no folds on this side. And here you can see the flaps and the folds. Okay, we want to fold those back along the middle line. And it should fold pretty easily if you made a nice sharp crease at the very beginning. So I fold it and then I crease it this way. Okay, again, I like to use my thumb. Nice sharp creases. So now your plane is almost finished. See it? Now I'm going to take this edge here, the top edge of 1/2, and line it up with the bottom. Again, start at the top of the plane. I fold it. It is just lining up. It's just lining up with this part here. I fold it down right along the bottom. Okay. Flip the plane over. Do it again. This edge goes to the middle. Make a nice crease. And then open up your plane and you'll see there's many different pieces inside here. You want to take the two middle side flaps here. See, I have this one and then this one, and you bring these together like that. And then go ahead and launch it. So what I'd like you to do is experiment with different places to hold your paper plane as you release it. Is it best to hold it in the front? Does it fly the farthest, the fastest? Does it do the most tricks? The middle or the back? Where do you hold the plane to get it to fly the way you want it to? Give it a try. I know it's going to be tough to fold it, but I believe in you. With a little help from mom and dad modeling it with you and showing you with me. Everybody does it together as a family with a piece of paper, follows along with my instructions, and you watch me as well as your parents. I really feel you'll be able to do this on your own. Bye.